So this is a request. Puck's beautiful final monologue at Midsummer's night dream. Now the hungry lions rose, and the wolf beholds the bone. With stabby Flogan's nose, I'll with wearied task fordone. Nor the wasted brands, nor the wasted brands, dog low. Whist the screech, all screeching lord, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of his road. Now it is the time of night, that the graves all gaping wide, every one lets forth his sprite. In the churchway paths to glide, when we fairest that door run, by the triple equitous team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a muse, shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door. Through the house give gleaming light by the dead and rosy fear. Every elf and fairy sprite hope as light as bird from brewer, and this duty after me sing a dance it trippingly. Firth, rehearse your song by rote. To each word a rambling note, to each word a warbling note, to each word a warbling note, hand in hand with fairy grace, will we find, will we sing and bless this place. Now until the break of day, throw is us each fairy stray, to the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue there create ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the couples three ever two in loving be, and the blows of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand. Nevermore our life nor scare, nor mark prodigies such as are, despise in nativity, despised in nativity shall upon their children be. With this spoiled do consecrate, every fairy take his care, and each several chamber bless through this palace with sweat pass. Every shall in safety rest. Tripe away, make no stir. Trip away, make no stay. Trip away, make no stir. Met me all by break of day. Met me all be break of day. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended. That you have but stumbled ere, while these visions did appear, and this wake, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend, if your pardon we will mend. Gentles, do not reprehend, if you pardon we will mend. If you pardon we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, not escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else Elf, the puck, a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends. So finis, nu shame nicum. Now look at this book. This is the original book. This is the original book from
1600s.
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 1600s. 1600 1600 seconden.
1600s.
1600s.
sonaba recién, es muy, muy etérea. Pero yo insisto que esta cosa tiene que tener algo que ver con el ritmo. Entonces, puede ser una locura, completamente locura mía, pero yo me imagino que tiene que haber alguna célula rítmica incorporada en el teatro. Entonces yo me voy a tratar de sumergir en esta creencia y tratar de hacer una cruce con... Entonces voy a hacer la prueba, porque no quedé del todo satisfecho con el resultado. Entonces voy a hacer un experimento. Insisto en que esta cosa está en el ritmo y voy a hacer una prueba. Entonces, no, esto está interesante. Now fair Pelitza, a nuptial hover, drops on a pail, for happy days bring in another moon, but oh, methinks how flawed is old moon. Waves she lingers my desires, like to stepdame or dowager, long withering out a young man's renew. Forward days will quickly step themselves in night, forward nights will quickly dream away the time, and then the moon, like to the silver bow, now bent in heaven, shall be all the night of our solemnities. Now, look how a simple change, well, this is not a simple change because this is a music of the same time but from a different region. This is music from the south of Spain. Now, I insist if there is evidence of Hispanic migration to Iceland, I bet for sure that they share the same ancestors. So this music is different. This is a different root, but like linguists say, and scholars affirm that is just a mixture in that moment. That moment was a mixture of cultures. So let me search for another percussion like that. Now look, this is the same music, but a different pace. Now this can go on, and this is used like an air. So the other character says, "Go, Philophrates, stir up the Athenian youth to merriments, awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth to funerals, the pale campaign is not for a pomp." So note, this is just a shift of music. Now look at the air. This is like a wave. It could use to flow, and if we are lucky, we can get those really heavy percussions from that time. So, but let's go with this air. Where was I? "Hippolyta, I wore thee with my sword, and won thee love during the injuries, but I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelin." Aegeus and his daughter, Hermia and Linda, Helena and Demetrius. "Happy be the first of the Noah took, thanks God, Aegeus. What they never did. Full of vexation, come, I was come." Now, this could go on and on and on and on and on and on. This paper is this archive is a treasure. This is from the British Library. They have indexed all this place, and there are like the first prints. So I'm gonna search for the final part and try to do it with this music and try to see the difference. I think it's very, very, very going to be very heavy, because you see, this music is like terrestrial music, and the other music was like heavenly music. It does nothing to do. This, I believe, the actors had a lot to do with migrants. So I believe this music will be much more appropriate to sing in this kind of playwrights. Well, I'm gonna search for the last part and try to do it with still the same music. Now this is the same part. This is the same part, but with trying to lose my tongue and try to loosen up, and with this different music that is more terrestrial. It's more like grounded music. I'm gonna try to do it with another pace and then try to be more like, well, no, no, epilogue, I pray you, for your excuse, never excuse, for when the players are all dead, there need none to be blamed, Mary. If that read it had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe's Scot, sir, it would have been a fine tragedy, and so it is truly, and very notably discharged. But come your bourgeois masks, come your bourgeois masks, come your bourgeois masks. Let your epilogue alone. Let your epilogue alone. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall outsleep the coming morn as much as we the night have overwatched. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gates of night. Disaster play, sweet friends, go to bed. A fortnight old, weigh their solemnity and nightly revels and new jollity. Now, this makes sense because this is like, I understand everything now. This is going to be like a very, very, very fast, and the music is precise.